scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mike Feeney, being joined with me, as always,
two stains, as well as
That's way more than two. That is
15
several
stains.
driblets. That looks like you took a hot match to the belly.
and
Michael Shane Cannon, provider of said batch.
this is a hypothetical-based podcast where we answer your questions, comments, concerns, what ifs. We do a bunch of hypotheticals you guys send to us. We do preferential treatment from the Patreon. So if you want to hop on that Patreon, patreon.com/scenario pod, you can submit questions that will directly influence the show. This is an obstacle course that we're running on, and you're helping build it, baby.
You're building the whole thing, and don't adjust your screens. This is seafoam green terry cloth.
Yeah, we got seafoam green terry cloth.
I went there, and then I was like,
I'm back.
that was Chris Farley in Wayne's World. He goes through Aurora back to Chicago.
I'm back from Greece. I'm feeling great. Listen to the Patreon, also the Blunt of the Boys episode. We talk about Greece for quite a long time.
coming out this Friday.
Yep. So you'll, well, no, it'll already been out,
No,
right?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
So-
it will, Mike.
Nicole, how are you
Cannon.
feeling today?
I'm feeling great. The vibes are good.
Vibes are good.
We were all talking negatively before Nicole.
I was in a great mood.
abruptly. No, you're doing great. Everything's coming up, Feeney. And Nicole, as soon as both Brendan and I were starting to leap off of a bridge, Nicole's thought was like, start the music before the show never happened.
Yeah.
That was great timing on Nicole's part.
Perfect
Yeah.
timing.
Yeah. We get into Brendan's anger at me during the Blunt with the Boys.
What? That I was just trying to get a joke. I literally am in a pretty good mood.
That was
I
the most
literally-
pained laughter.
Right, everyone?
Your
Right?
knuckles are bleeding from squeezing your fingers.
That's just the eczema, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the show, and here are the questions from Pepe LaFumes. A killer tries to kill you in your childhood bedroom.
Come on in.
What Home Alone style booby traps do you use to defend yourself? You have to use toys and objects that you had in that room, in your childhood bedroom. So what do you use?
Sometimes my parents stored the treadmill in my room, so I would just have him come faster.
You actually point it the other
Yeah,
way.
I just take
instead of
the
where he
front
can't
off.
get through the door.
It would be like
Yeah.
one of those fast sidewalks in an airport. I would take the front off, toss that out, and just have it be a conveyor belt right into my desk.
Yeah. He just grabs the top of the treadmill, swings. Yay!
So you had a treadmill in your childhood bedroom?
Nah, I made that up. Just okay.
I
That
owned.
never worked out once.
Well, that doesn't matter. We had a Norda track in my house for a while. It looked like a ski thing. It was just the middle of our living room.
Yeah.
No, the only exercise equipment we had, I had old dumbbells, and I had an old, what is that? Was that John Bastow? Who was that guy?
Yeah.
That did the
Yeah.
what is it?
And died in the tsunami.
Oh, yeah,
What?
that's right.
Was that the guy who looked like
6
his
minute
face
abs?
didn't match his body?
Yeah, he looked a little stillborn,
Yeah.
but
Well, he was like 60 and he's so cool.
yoked.
Yeah,
He was a
so
yoked
good.
little dead baby. But he, what was his thing?
Total body workout?
Something.
The
I think we
know.
had that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we had the John Bastow.
What the fuck was that thing called?
You cursed.
Oh,
3 minutes.
well, whatever.
With ads, it'll be 16. So we're
Yeah, just put all the ads up front.
Always do. So I think mine.
just enough to get a new listener to click right off.
You know how many YouTube videos I clicked off that had 1 30-second? If there's a
Yeah.
30-second ad, I'm like,
Something
this,
I really wanted to see.
it's got to be like, it's got to be like Derek Jeter says hi to Mike Feeney. And I'm like, 28 more seconds. I don't know. I can't skip it. I
yeah,
can't
but
skip it.
unskippable
At
ads.
least we can use the money that we're getting from that to do laundry.
Yes. So before
once.
so just the wash cycle. So
But at least there's a bathroom.
All right.
I used to have a lava lamp in my room, and I had a big computer desk that like took up the whole thing, I would use the lava lamp and get it heated up because when it was so hot, it was like it hurt to even touch.
Dude,
And
a lot
then
of times I accidentally forgot and just tried to move my lava.
Yeah.
And after unplugging it, I'd be
and also the base of it was like sheet metal or some heat conducting object.
Yeah.
And then so I would have that at full heat right above the door. And then I would use the corner of my computer desk. So when they opened it, it dropped the lava lamp and hit it, and then it was just like a napalm bath for them.
You'd have to almost weaken the bottom of those things though, because I've dropped like 16 lava lamps and they wouldn't crack if you like threw them off your roof.
I'd like tap it with a ballpoint hammer to get it
Yeah.
all webbed.
That's a nice idea.
That is a good idea. That's a great
That's
idea.
a nice torture idea, man.
Yeah,
Um,
I think about it a lot.
Mine would have to be like truly death by cum towel or something like that, because that's like the most treacherous hard material that I had in my room.
Yeah, it's a
Aside-
spear. You throw it.
Yeah, aside from the random street signs that like just happened.
Yeah,
to
I
be
had
in my
street
room.
signs too.
I had like a huge "do not enter," like something that was like for a new mall. Like it was insane. It took up like most of my wall, and I mean, I'm sure I could either shard.
Do not
that into
enter is so
something-
funny to have already
Inside.
inside the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it serves no purpose.
No, my
You're like,
parents
don't
caught
go-
me jerking it several times, and I'm like, that'd be probably better suited up.
Yeah. You need like an.
That's such a boys, like a teenage boys being like,
Yeah.
do not enter. Like might as well put
Yeah,
caution tape across the.
right next to a puddle of mud poster or something.
Nope, not in my room.
What
What would yours be?
My posters were Jason Williams
Nice.
from the Sacramento Kings, a bunch of Jordan and Kobe paraphernalia, and then I also had a Britney Spears, like "I'm a slave for you," low cut, whatever
Hell
the
yeah,
fuck. That
dude.
was like my
Yes.
parents were like, "He might be gay," but I'm also just like.
I actually
to that
love
all the time.
Snakes.
And then the full gay thing was I had an NSYNC no strings attached post.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Gay.
yeah.
Yeah, but I
Meaning
did it
it's
as
awesome.
a contrarian, like
Right.
as somebody who I was like, I'm gonna openly like them because fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
My posters were Green Day, of course. I had this sick fucking Blink-182 one of like Mark Hoppus jumping in the air. It was awesome. I had a
Really fucking
Louis
handsome.
poster, a Louis C.K. poster from when
Wow.
he did Shameless. It was like a promotional poster, and it was like fucking cool, dude. And and then I had
Wasn't Shameless like 2008?
it might have been hilarious. It was one of those two. But yeah, in 2008 I was in high school. And I had
Is that true?
Yeah, I graduated in 09.
I graduated college.
In 08?
Yeah, I was supposed to graduate in 2009. I graduated a year early.
Why?
People, they couldn't believe it.
People like me. People are you gonna say people they all agree
Is that to save money?
It was a 4-prong effect. It was I had taken some
You had no
college
felt like it was a one wrong effect.
in that. Don't.
I don't think I need to explain myself.
Damn, he would have. And he would have fucking eaten
That
a
was-
Hindenburg milkshake.
He needs a win, so I just gave him a high
Oh,
five.
thank God. I got that joke in. What I would do, my torture thing is I had an electric guitar.
I didn't say about my bedroom walls.
Oh yeah.
I had a Kurt Cobain poster from Unplugged, and it had the lyrics to "Dumb," which was also like, it was the set. It was like, I'm not like them, but I can pretend. The sun's gone, but I have a light.
I want to
The
know
day
that
is
Mike
done,
Feeney.
but I'm still having fun.
I want to
think I'm done.
hang out with that Mike Feeney. I want to
existential
take
angst,
I want to take
actually.
ecstasy with that guy.
I had that.
Existential angst, honest with his feelings, Mike Feeney.
I had
before
that.
he learned to wall them off.
yeah, before he
Before my Irish venom took over.
I could have emotions, or I could
Before-
buy plane tickets.
or I could wear hard hair gel.
Nothing's getting out of here. He drinks. He
pomade.
drinks.
It's not even that too. It's more of like a mousse. It's like a light.
That is
texture.
a cool poster, though.
But I had that. I also had when I worked at Best Buy, I used to get all of the promotional. You said promotional posters. So it reminded me of that. I used to get all these promotional posters that were at like aisle cap displays. Once they were done, like everyone would like fight for them. So you'd like sign the back of it
Yeah.
and be like, "This one's mine." So I had some ones from like Dodgeball. that was
Nice.
pretty cool.
That's
Literally like the Ben Stiller like cutout kind of a thing, and some other. It was really cool. I used to get stuff like that, and then just a bunch of
Dude,
band
I
stuff.
decorated my first grown-up apartment with those kind of promotional tools because I worked at an ad company, so we were doing all the marketing, digital marketing for like movies and shit.
Yeah.
I was the office manager, so every time dope merch came in, I literally just took the best shit and just
Dude, that's
dressed up my
awesome.
room like it was a free Times Square store.
Yeah, they're all like that quarter-inch thick, thick foam. You know, it's not like it's not meant
Yeah.
to be hung
Yeah, you're
permanently anywhere.
No,
it's not meant
any
to be
girl
hung.
that came to my home in Queens was just like,
Are we in a
True
Sam Goody? What is this?
It's more of a Sam Ash.
My torture would be because I had an electric guitar. I would unstring.
You'd play for them.
I would play them a song
You'd play
I wrote.
Wonderwall. But you struggling to be like, wish.
Bling, bling. Wish you, you're third eye blind.
Yeah.
I wish you would. Hold on. I wish.
Wish.
One of those fucking harmonicas. I wish. Wish. Pitch harmonica.
Wish. Like a fun. So what would you do?
I was too busy. Like, I don't know what I got caught up in, but I got caught
You
up
were
in
watching a
looking-
tennis match.
Yeah, I was just getting caught up in like physical features. Like, it wasn't even your ideas or anything. I was just
Well,
looking
don't
at your
take that away
faces.
from us.
I would.
They were good.
I would take off all the strings and I would line my door with them, and
Hope that he ran through it
you hope that
1,000
he-
miles
yeah,
an
hope that
hour.
he's running
Human
through.
cheese grater.
I don't
speed.
have much, dude. I don't have much. I mean, I could throw a lamp. I also,
Like, dude,
I don't know why, but I'm gonna run through this.
at 120 miles an hour. This dude is fucked.
This guy is fucked. But if he slows
if he
up
opens
and
it-
walks around,
No, he
I
has
don't know.
pliers.
It'd
Maybe
be
he can
like
get in.
medium runs. He'll go, ow. And then-
Ah, that E string.
Brendan kept him up with scotch tape so they don't even stick.
It's only 6 strings too, so he just goes under it.
goes around it.
Yeah.
Like, why did he put them all at the top?
I also bought an airsoft gun from Dick's
go.
Sporting Goods that
Yeah.
could fucking, fuck somebody's day up for sure.
Why'd
it was
you
like
get that?
I don't know, man. I was in high school and I was buying weapons.
I used to
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Collecting arms.
No, I don't, man.
You don't.
What do
You
mean?
never did that.
No, I
did
never.
that.
You and your
accumulated weapons.
You and
in
your
high
friends
school.
never bought weapons.
No, I was
I did that.
popular.
I was pretty popular actually.
We were going to be popular after what we did.
When there was no other kids left. We would be the popular
I was
ones.
the target.
Brendan and I would have been the same school shooter that met in the middle and just nodded and then
Yeah,
continued.
we would have, yeah, and did the fucking Top Gun thing.
Yeah.
Both of you are like, oh, I already got him.
Yeah.
You have the same enemies.
Trench coat, mafia.
No, but I was always nice.
There was 6 of them. I didn't have 6 friends in high school. I don't have 6 friends now. Nicole,
We did this on the show already.
I
This
know.
whole-
it's a
you said it
little
sounded
now. It's
Cat
like an
Williams.
inside joke between us and the fans,
It's a callback to
listeners.
something that didn't work.
So you would set up the strings
Speaking
and then
of-
you had the airsoft.
Don't work. I need to borrow money. So I would just shoot him with my gun.
I'd hope they get caught in strings like it's cobweb. And they'll just airsoft their belly till they
Just
run away
distract him.
sore.
Just distract him.
Someone tried to run. That makes me laugh so hard.
The kids in that room. I'll get them.
And I also picture Brendan's
Covered in
utter shock and when it doesn't slice him and going,
You're a lot smarter than I thought.
He runs through it and it's a beautiful strum of a chord.
Yeah, it goes ring. Just
It's
goes
D
G.
minor.
Ring.
Cerna style. Oh man, I'm crying. Would you rather clothes? Would you rather make your own shoes or make your own hats? You would proudly wear either on stage. Absolutely hats. I mean,
Hats.
it's so much
So much easier.
easier.
I could
Paper
make
hat.
a good looking hat right now out of what we're all wearing.
Do it.
Yeah, that would be a great hat.
This would be great.
This
yeah.
would be a sick hat. I can make this a bucket hat.
That
People
would be a
might.
great
It might
bucket
look
hat.
like you're wearing a towel, though.
So it'd be appropriating
What?
Oh.
Oh,
Arab culture.
yeah.
Do you think they're towels?
And it wouldn't be appropriate.
What?
That
I
was
thought I really navigated
your
that quite
moment.
well.
Yeah.
What?
was your moment you were like,
Obviously,
What is
hats.
it made out of? Linen?
yeah.
You don't know that for a fact.
It's not towel because you're thinking of the slur.
Is that not based on truth?
No, it's a unfortunate stereotype.
Yeah, what does that feel like? What are hijabs like? What are they? Are they hijabs? Or
Hijabs are the
oh,
covering.
it covers up your whole thing. Yeah. What is that called?
Turban.
Turban. Oh, Jesus Christ. I couldn't get turban. Oh, my God. I got to brush up on my culture, babies. What do you think that feels like? Do you think it's sweaty?
Keep going, please.
Do you think it's, hey, what is it? What's going on under there? What's going on?
What is going on in your brain
Why?
where you lose
It's more
footing?
insulting that you guys can't follow at this point. I mean, like, we've been best friends for forever,
Yeah.
and you don't
Forever.
go, I see where
But
he's
don't you
getting at."
actually find that to be somewhat? I mean, that's why we're still friends, is that you continue to baffle and surprise us.
Yeah.
Because if it was just a worn out
updated my
act of
book.
idiocy,
it'd be very
then
annoying.
It would be annoying.
Yeah.
So you're saying I'm not annoying?
You're a shocking dolt all the time.
Yeah, and it's innocent. You're innocently idiotic.
Ah, jeez, man.
It's innocent. It's like lovable.
I'd rather it be fucking guilty as charged.
So we're convoying on hats, folks. Look out for Mike's apology. Alex the truck. If you
Do I owe an apology? Why? Because I said you're a shocking
I
dolt.
love that
No,
you said that
that's
too.
not
You're
for
like,
that.
I owed an apology. This
Yeah.
guy needs to apologize to us.
no, not to him.
To who?
The audience
To the
for the insensitivities.
insensitivities you said.
Oh, Alex the truck says if you come to
Wait.
here it comes.
I think he's apologizing.
No, I'll never. I will
Alex
never.
the truck.
I wouldn't even want to get that off my chest before I died. I'd wear that.
Forget
heavily,
about that. Yeah.
heavily into hell.
If someone was like, "Do you want to apologize for all the racist things you've said?" I was like, "What did I say again?" Like it wouldn't even be
They're like,
on
actually,
my-
we made a hypercut.
Isn't that important?
It's 400 hours long.
put that on YouTube.
Just
Put that on my-
isolated words.
Yeah. Leave the monetary to my son.
Yeah, let me watch it and take notes.
Alex the truck, if you came to a late night set to find most of your audience is in elementary school and middle school and no parents in sight, what would you do? So if you come out to, let's say, do Jimmy Fallon, you walk out on stage, boom, it's all elementary and middle schoolers and no parents. That would be a full,
I would just do my act.
they'd be like, no, we get it. It's played down a little to us, but we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We prefer more elevated comedy,
yeah,
but
they're
sure.
like,
This
What
guy
lowbrow?
isn't cerebral at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we understand. A triangle doesn't fit in a square
Well,
peg.
because I
He's getting sick of it. He's getting sick of it. I just saw his face. He's
Narrative forming.
his bandwidth for abuse is shrinking.
where's that gun I have? Well, when we were doing like shows in the park, there were tons of kids there, and you
Yeah.
just kind of
But it wasn't all kids. Again, this is also
I
to
would
do a
love
late
that.
night set. This is
I would
to
love
do
that.
Jimmy Fallon.
I would just walk out and I'd be like, "Hey, everybody!"
Oh, I would immediately be like, "Hey, children!
Yeah,
what
yeah.
an odd thing to
Yeah, of
see a
course.
room full of children for my late night
Listen,
debut."
now there is
Yeah,
How
there is-
interesting.
you-
All right, I guess I'll pull a balloon out of my asshole.
Yeah,
well,
right.
see, but the second you say that, you're out.
That's fine.
But there
You're
is a
out
thing,
like
there,
it's a game.
There is a moment where I think all of us would crush right up top, being like, "This is insane. Like, let's address this weirdness."
Christ.
But then there's like the
with
45
the
seconds
children?
in where you go, "Oh, I mean, I ran the set. I gotta try."
Well, I was at the mall the other day,
I
and
know exactly what I would do, especially if it was super young kids. I would just basically put them through my Super Soccer Stars routine, which was a killer wall-to-wall 40-minute soccer class where I pretended
you have
know,
5 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm doing 40, and I'm running them through soccer drills. So it's gonna be a
Jimmy
all-
Fallon's just in the back, like,
He's
losing,
laughing in the
losing
shadows.
his mind, ripping shots at Jameson.
wow, yeah, you're really funny.
Coming
Oh,
up
man.
with powdered donuts on his face, like, oh, roots.
he hasn't been laughing at all. In the background in the shadows, he's just going, "Hey!"
Oh, that's so funny.
I'll do the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I'd love to anytime, as long as I don't have to try.
I dare you to put a bunch of kids in the audience.
Where would-
Do it.
I can see
got
someone like Rory Scovel doing that for Conan back in the
Oh,
day,
yeah.
being like
Oh,
an
of
all
course,
kids
yeah.
set. But like,
He'd kill.
if you knew ahead of time and I could plan out a set for 7-year-olds, that
Sure.
would be really fun.
Sleepover material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would just be
Be
really
great.
fun to just be like,
This reminds me of SpongeBob SquarePants.
yeah, I don't know.
You're just gonna quote other comedy for them.
Yeah, they're kids.
I would.
They're not like sitting there
You're
like,
gonna pander.
this doesn't seem original. I've heard this before.
Oh, that's embarrassing that you would just immediately give up.
No, I don't know what I would do. Okay, let's think. Let's think because that did offend me. And I'm going to have to come up with a real answer now. Good job. Good job.
Hijab.
Hijab.
Would you write a rap
Apologize.
about it?
Oh, yeah, I would come out and I'd go, yo, what the kids at the show are doing here. Jimmy Fallon's having some doers right now when he's drinking, and he's having a good time. We got Roots here, and Nicole's going to cut this out.
For time. Josie Pickman.
Just in the pussycat.
What if your 13-year-old self wrote your online dating profile? What would the pictures look like? And what would
There'd
your
be
and
so
what
much
would
self-hatred.
what
No, that
would
opposite.
your bio say?
All of my pictures would look like I was on the cover of Slam magazine. Like I would literally be cupping a basketball with a tank top on, just mean mugging the camera like
Totally.
this. That 100% would be it. It would no self-awareness whatsoever.
Yeah.
It would be fully confident. Like I'd show you the time of your life. If you wouldn't pick me, you're just making wrong decisions
Yeah.
in your life.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm into. And if you don't like that stuff, you're also dumb.
Totally. Mine would have that kind of vibe too, but also things with like saying that I'm like against the government or like, you know, being like fucking anarchy.
Yeah,
in the
I would go
UK,
way
dude.
more
like
in-
saying shit like that.
I would go way more in a darker route. of
my
mine.
profile picture
hardcore.
would be me with a skateboard, and I would be like in the position of dropping in, but I'd be on like a curb or something, like where it's like, what is
Shot
this?
from the bottom, though. And it would
Exactly,
look like
totally,
making a
totally.
deep drop in, but it's a 4.5-inch curve.
My MySpace profile
4.5.
for a very long time was me like doing one of those like bam ollies where he, instead of dropping in, he like ollies in on a chair, and all the like good at skateboarding kids, like this dude Travis McGee was just like was like just making fun of me, like being like, this isn't real. And I like got into him on my bio. I was like, no. He's like, you don't know how to skate. And it was very
Wow.
yeah.
So you've
Boy.
been battling commenters since you were in high school.
Yeah, you fucking dick. And I'm still holding on to it.
Yeah, T. McGee, I hope you got paralyzed when you're dropped into a fucking pool.
No, he had a great fucking life. He played with he's dead now. No, he's still alive. I don't know what he's doing now, but he was very handsome. I think he's still very handsome, and he opened
Pull up a
his
picture.
band opened for Bowling for Soup for a long time.
Wow. Which
So he
you
had
loved.
you
loved
which I
Bowling for
loved
Soup.
Bowling
He
for
was
Soup.
Bizarro Brendan. in the
Yeah.
sense
No,
that he was,
yeah,
he was victorious.
He did it, yeah, he did it right. Ladies
It
loved
needs a
him.
loss.
Ladies loved him. He needs a loss. That's great. Yeah, TMcGee, if you're still out there, I
Sorry, Nicole.
hate you.
I was like all three. I was like, that almost has to be like fun at this point though, because of how pronounced those were.
I really slap hard.
You hit the table so hard.
Nicole, is that tough for sound?
I wouldn't say it's good.
Paula Johnson, would you rather always have to wear your shoes on the wrong feet or always have to wear your jeans backwards?
Oh, what a great question.
I'm gonna see what it feels like to put my shoes on the wrong feet.
Should we
right
all
now.
Can
that
we?
right now?
I already know what it feels like. I
You're
feel
wearing them right now.
Yeah,
That's-
I put them on wrong this morning. I refuse to.
Oh
to
my
correct it.
God, this sucks. I feel like
It
I'm gonna
absolutely
ruin the
sucks.
shoes.
Can we though? Can we get a bigger shoe size? Like if we're an 11, can I wear a 13?
Oh, this
wrong?
sucks.
This sucks.
It really sucks. It'll fuck your feet up
Oh,
too.
for sure. The arch
outside of your
the arch
feet.
support's in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll fuck you up. I think strictly just for health reasons. Like you might turn into some weird like Chinese foot binding victim if you fucking wear your feet like that for long enough.
By the way, why aren't we doing
I'm taking
shoeless
my shoes
podcasts? Because this
off.
carpet
Yeah.
and the socks feels
Oh, I
this
just cracked my
has
toe
changed
knuckles.
everything
I
for
actually
me.
think the
Yeah.
floor is too dirty for me to put my
I'm
socks.
putting it on this. It's nice and cold.
Yeah, that feels good.
This has changed a lot for me. Now,
so I guess pants.
why are
that
you
actually kinda
staring?
looked- that was a look for a while.
What?
The
you
backwards
just
pants.
were staring and seemingly judging for an eternity for a moment there.
I didn't feel anything.
You were like,
I'm going
So-
pants, boys,
Pants,
and I would
gotta be
always listen to fucking.
That'd be a lot of room.
crisscross.
That'd be a lot of room in the genital area, but I bet
Wait.
my ass would feel really stifled. You know what I mean? Like the
No,
zipper
the zipper-
part of your.
the
Would you try to shit out the zipper?
the zipper is right where
Yes.
your crack is. So it's kind of perfect. That's how pants should be worn. That's,
No,
remember
they
when
should
they
have
found
dual.
out? Remember
They
when
should
they
have
found
dual
out the
zippers.
toilet? Dual zippers. Be great. Remember
Whoa!
when they found out the toilet, you're supposed to sit backwards.
That's not true.
Why hasn't anybody done dual zippers?
You're not supposed to sit backwards on the toilet.
You sit backwards. That way you put your hands up
That's
there.
from a South Park episode.
I know, but that was. How do you think? What do you think it's based on?
it's a joke. It's
It's a joke that we don't do it.
You're a loser, team, dude. I can't jump on board.
You didn't know the reference.
No,
Hey,
I know.
I'm just impressed by your willingness to stick by the thing that you know is wrong.
Yeah, it's called having a spine. Get one,
Called-
jellyfish.
Acting. Get one jellyfish.
Oh,
If that's
what?
not on T-shirts, man,
Did I delete the entire note?
no
Okay.
way.
Next question. Cerna style.
The shot and the dizzy.
Is scenario bully? You're able to time travel back to the one time you were bullied. Brendan's got his McGee on, and you're.
Have you ever been bullied? I got bullied.
Yeah, and you're. But I'm saying he just talked about one.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, flip through the pages, you
you're-
can find a new tale.
your adult self, your adult self can intervene. What are you going to do? So you get to go back to the actual moment that you were being bullied, and you can go back.
Oh,
Nothing.
I just forgot about this. We were going to do this for the Patreon, and we absolutely should. Maybe the next Blunts with the Boys, but my bully is a comedian, or he does
Oh,
stand.
yeah.
He's
I
like an
remember that.
open mic jerk off, and he does
In New
this,
York?
Like
Does he still do comedy?
I don't know. His videos are pretty old, but
Yeah.
he's like an edgelord, fucking just classic trench
Fuck.
coat mafia style
Yeah.
fucking douchebag. And yeah, he's the one that just used to make like the day I started in 4th grade in a school that was just 4th and 5th. Him as a rat's tail having white trash piece of shit just marked me as like new food, and within 3 days I was like, this isn't happening. Like
Yeah.
I'm not allowing this to be, and we just
So
fucking.
picture. It's so funny to picture.
happening. Like as a little.
Well,
kid.
and I was a timid.
Scott Malkins.
I was like a timid 10-year-old where I was good at sports, but like I didn't want to fight. I still don't want to fucking fight. And so the idea of
wants to
having to like stand up and confront people at that time was like really difficult. It's probably
Yeah, of
also
course.
why I took on comedy, because it like gives you some power in those situations. And it's like my parents had to basically talk me up, and my dad was like, fucking punch him in the face.
Yeah.
If he like basically encroaches your personal space. Fuck this kid
So,
up.
what-
Like he
so
gave
you're
me the
going to
green
get
light.
him, but what moment specifically?
On the bus the first day when he peered over the fucking seat and was just like basically screaming taunts at me, I would turn as the 37-year-old version of myself and Dugan Ryu uppercut his fucking 11-year-old skull into the roof of the bus and have it explode like confetti all over the rest of the 4th and 5th graders on the bus.
Yeah, there are those kids that you're like.
I'm doing that too.
I've had those.
That's my answer.
I've had those like. I had those visions of those times where you're like, someone is bullying you on your bus or something, and then they like, they stop because it's like a long ride or whatever the fuck, and then they go late, like they like put their head against the window, but those bus windows
You think about grabbing.
where it was the shelf. It was like that little metal shelf, and there, you'd come down like this, but then there was still that metal shelf there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you just like when they're having hands again, just like grabbing them by the hoodie, pulling it up and then slamming it against right on that little metal shelf there
Yeah.
to inflict damage.
I guess
Where it's not just glass, it's like permanent.
I feel like I wouldn't want to do anything to change my bully because I don't want to,
I don't want to mess with
I don't
what's
want to
working.
mess with time.
Yeah.
Yeah, with what's working. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to give myself confidence.
Anthony Connolly.
I just couldn't find the funny in that.
Brendan needs a back rub.
Oh, do I, dude? I need a fucking tailbone rub.
Did you see his face, Nicole?
I need a massage, man. I need like a fucking, my tailbone is killing me.
I mean, I'm not going to reach down to
Oh.
your ass crack and start massaging you during our podcast, but like,
do
lean a
you
little
want
heavier
can I
on
say
the
this?
gesture.
content or
I did just get a
speaking of cool school shooters?
I just got I got one that was referring to someone off camera, not to me. For the audio and visual listeners, 'cause they can see.
Some things just have to be for us.
Do they need to make it through?
So-
What's left.
Okay.
I speaking of the massage thing for a sec, can I just say this? I got a massage when we were in Greece, and the woman didn't like ask. You know, sometimes like the good masseuses will be like, "Where are you
And I
hurting?"
jerk you off.
No, they'll be like, "Where are you hurting? What focus
Yeah.
areas? Do you have any pain? Any problems that I should avoid? Any things you want me to work?" And I wanted them to be like, I basically, because we had hiked the day before, so my whole lower back and down were just shambles and pain. So
Yeah.
I was like, please reconstruct the lower half of my body.
It was a
And
man. You told that to
It was a woman. It was a woman. So she, but here's the thing. She was like, she stuck to her routine. You knew she had a routine where she's like, I'll do the upper body, do all this, do this.
Maybe
over
she's
there.
newer. If she riffs, she gets lost.
I guess so, but she did. And then she did this thing.
So
where,
what do I want to end on?
you know when masseuses do a thing where if you get like say an hour massage, they go through the routine too fast. And like so she was at the like
They have to
part where
start
you're
over?
on your back and you're kind of like almost just massaging your head. And she was just doing that for such a long time that you could tell. And she also was doing this. She was aggressively yawning.
Ugh.
Like, but trying to keep it being like, no.
Beep, beep,
She
beep.
was-
But trying to
she wasn't yelling, but she was doing the thing where she's like
Oh,
that.
Oh
It was
my
doing that the whole time, and
a
you're like,
restrained yawn is
Yeah.
the worst.
and it was one of those things where
pretty
I don't know
relaxing.
why, but I was.
You do me next.
It was like offending me. You know what I mean?
course.
And I'm like,
Your body's boring.
yeah, or just being like, hey, I don't care if you're tired.
Yeah,
Get to work.
I guess you could be tired, but please don't
Get to
please
work,
don't
you Greek
yawn.
Please don't yawn the whole time. And
You're
then,
not allowed to
and then in
make
the end,
sounds
she
out of
just
your
kind of was
body.
just like I could.
She played. She dribbled out the clock.
Yeah, she really was just playing out the string at the end. And then they all do this thing. Erica and I always laugh about this. They all do this thing when they're done giving you a massage.
They kiss you.
They don't want to. They don't want to be. They don't want to be disruptive
Finn.
because they haven't talked to you in a while, maybe the whole hour, unless they probably were like, "How's the pressure?" Whatever. But they always, you got your eyes closed. They always come up to like your ear canal and go, "Okay, thank you." And
Yeah, yeah.
every time it is. I'm done.
And that's when I come, dude.
They go,
That's
thank you so much. I hope you enjoy. I'll be outside. And you're like,
Dude,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
got me a little blood flow. That was hot and Asian of you.
I get mad.
enjoyed it.
I get mad at those times because you have to be like, oh, thank you. You kind of have to become back into a person when you want to just be like, can I just stay here for 8 hours?
Yeah.
Please. Can I
It
just
should also
sit
be
here?
a milker's table because some of the most uncomfortable, even if you're not getting jerked off, but like some of the most uncomfortable part of a massage is just having your fucking dick and balls grinding directly into a table.
Bro.
And it's like, listen, it doesn't hurt all that much, but it would be remarkably more comfortable if my cock could nicely rest through a hole in the
Yeah, and if you can have
No, but it
another
needs to
person
be-
just blowing me while you're
No, it
doing
needs to
this.
be like a hammock.
Huh?
Because you don't want the full weight being pulled down
No way,
of
because
the
then
gravity of your balls. If it had a nice little hammock in the milker hole,
Oh, like a
just
little
nice-
licking the
MeUndies
balls?
pouch.
Yeah, like a hammock.
That's
a little
great
kind of
idea. So
hammock
it's a
for the
table
But
with
not
a
hard
hole
rope.
in it, and it's got a. It's like a pool table.
hard rope.
Well, that's a hammock.
No, not all hammocks.
No, it's more
All
like a
hammock.
pool table.
Oh,
Most
the one I
hammocks.
bring when we go camping is nylon.
You're like a. Yeah, you're making. Can someone please take all
Coffee is
little sounds?
kicking in.
Are you
All the little
Roswell?
sounds Feeney's making and make a song out of it. If you girl only knew.
Thanks everybody for watching the show. Leave it a 5-star review. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone. God damn it! Frankly, we believe this is one of the better podcasts that are out there,
It's the best podcast.
and so you should enjoy it more. And tell your friends and sign up for the Patreon. Where do they get that? What do they do?
Patreon.com/scenario pod. We have well over 200, probably even close to 300 additional bonus episodes back there, dating all the way back to the beginning of the COVID pandemic. And so you could see our mindset, thinking it was going to be a day and a half of relaxation into just spiraling just tragedy. And
Brendan and I used to drink for every episode
yeah, I smoked.
Of which one?
of the Zoom ones.
This show.
Oh yeah, I used to fucking. One time, Mike actually bought me you sent me money and you went, just go get yourself like a bottle.
Yeah.
And I finished the bottle.
I was aiding and abetting.
There was one time that you
Yeah, it was awesome.
You left. We were about to record and we were like, you're like, oh, I don't have a drink. I was like, go get one. You're like, should I? And then you left and skateboarded to a liquor
I
store.
skateboarded to a
and
liquor
then
store.
skateboarded back while we were in the Zoom.
And I'm like all fucking like sweaty when I came back. Sweaty and
God.
drunk,
So
baby.
almost 300 episodes of that. I have a solo podcast that did about 20 plus episodes on the Patreon. Feeney has exclusive snarky shit. So solo
Extra
stuff.
snark.
got
Should
some-
have been the name of that for sure.
Underground some
a little extra snark.
Oh my God. What
I got some fucking underground Sagdaddy shit like you just found
unreleased.
some unreleased Eminem stuff on Kazaa.
Yeah. This is like,
Yeah.
This is like
I called it
Tupac's
Kaza, but I bet
backlog.
it's not.
But we have a ton of stuff on that. My crowd work special that's coming out in August will be available early on the Patreon, patreon.com/scenario pod. Also, MikeCannonComedy.com for tickets. I'm going to be in Philly, July 10th with Casey Balsham. Oh, nice. I just pulled up my internet and it is celebjihad.com.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That was
quite a
like
few.
animation.
Quite a few tabs. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
really?
ask me what I'm into. At
That was
City
like
Winery-
Marge fucking Flanders.
Did you see the ads for that?
Yeah. Just Marge blowing
I'm
Ned
into that.
Flanders.
Dude. I'm totally into that. So July 10th, Philly, PA, City Winery, Philly. Me and Casey Balsham going to be super fun. August 12th through the 13th, Laugh Boston, Massachusetts. Then
Oh, nice. That'll
August
be
20.
fun.
Yeah, that will be fun. August 25th through the 27th in Batavia, Illinois, at the Comedy Vault, and then all three of the boys will be in Austin, Tejas, September 9th through the 10th. Vulcan Gas Company. We're doing 4 shows, half pod, half stand-up. We ran that show in Emmaus and just asked the fine folks of Pennsylvania what they thought about that. It was a barn burner killer show.
Fat Black.
Also, shit, I forgot, July 13th.
Much sooner.
July 13th, we are going to be doing a live podcast, a live Here's the Scenario. If you are here in New York or any of the surrounding areas, the first ever New York City live Here's the Scenario. It's such a fun fucking live show. You are a part of the show just like you are digitally here, but it's way more immersive and interactive. It's so fucking fun.
Tickets on sale now.
Tickets on sale, comedyseller.com, July 13th.
Hell yeah.
Come
Special
out to that.
guests.
Special guy, a ton. I mean, just think about it. Seller Comics coming on to play the game. You guys build the game. It's going to be super fun. And
Hell
then, my special White Privilege Homeless out on YouTube now, Mike Cannon Comedy YouTube. And again, the crowd work special is coming up too. So if you don't, for the love of God, if you're new or something, or if you just have a block from liking me, just subscribe to the fucking YouTube and, that helps bump the numbers and get it out there.
Yes, and in July, I got nothing going on, so just go check out my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Twitch, twitch.tv/SagsToRiches. In August, I will be in Canada with Katie Boyle at the Royal Comedy Theater. Me and Katie are going to be doing some long sets, so if you like us both, you will like that. It'll be the last time I ever go to Canada.
Why?
No, I'm kidding. And then the next week, me and old Fiend Dog are going to be at Comics in Mohegan Sun. That's going to be super fun, as it always is. And I will be at Zany's in Chicago October 6th.
You know what
That
I
is a weekday, so let's fill it out. Let them know that your boy can do a weekend.
You know what I want to film when we're at Mohegan Sun, if this still happens to be, is that
Sex tape?
I want to. Well, that's a given.
That's a
but
We should do a new Mike sees Brendan's asshole, but it's this Mike.
That's not bad.
Well, I want to do a vlog thing of us doing like the workout, like that the personal trainer sent me, but us like you go like having you come through the workout with me. Like we're both working out, but
Oh yeah.
but you're like doing the workout with me, and then we'll film it and try to
just
like
filming me puking and fainting,
crying mostly.
crying. Yeah.
If you're listening today, and you're in Atlantic City as you're listening to this, sorry. But also, you can come see me at the Borgata right now, or you can come see me in Tampa at Side Splitters in the Wesley Chapel location, July 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. First time at Side Splitters. Everyone, I mean, it was so much fun when we were there in March. It's my first time headlining it. Mike was just there.
Yeah.
There's fans that come out, so let's sell some tickets because I have 6,000 to 8,000 shows I'm doing while I'm there.
And R. Kelly got 30 years. He just got.
Oh, he did?
He just got 30 years.
Wow, more than Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
Jesus
Amazing, right?
Christ.
And then, again, August, you know about it already, Comics Mohegan Sun. And then, obviously come see us in September in other states. MikeFeeneyComedy.com, YouTube.com/MikeFeeneyComedy. Go watch Rage Against the Routine. And Twitch.tv/NYFreshmaker to watch us stream and play video games. Nicole.
My Instagram is Nicole C. Lyons.
Yo.
And that's all.
Hell yeah.
Back to the Patreon questions. Again, if we get done with Patreon questions, we'll dip into our Instagram. So those of you who do send us stuff via IG, you're here. We have you. We see you. We hear you.
We hear you.
But you're a
You exist.
Yeah.
You're more of a
We
backup
believe you.
at this point. So if you want priority, join the Patreon. Anthony Connolly. All right, comedy is over.
Oh.
But some
God.
idiot is willing to pay you all a bunch of money to pivot. However, only one of you can be famous, and the other two are a part of the team. What are each of your career pivots, and how do the other two help you? I mean, listen, first off, I got to say this. If we're all doing our individual scenarios, that's fine or whatever. But if it's like I get to be a turtle to someone's Vinny Chase, I will gladly do. I mean, Turtle... E even is doing too much work. And it's like Vince is having to go be the talent. E is doing the most work of everybody. And then Turtle is just like, come on, I gotta pick up the dry cleaning. I want responsibilities, Vince. And then it's like, shut up, you do nothing, you're worthless, And you're like, that's the job to get.
Yeah.
And you clean up on all the spillover honeys? Come on.
I would like that. I have no interest. I mean, listen, so fame is a weird thing, right? Because fame itself is not like, that doesn't seem cool. I'm not really into that. I would like to be known more so in comedy from being a comedian. The fame thing, like Kevin Hart is famous. Like that's real fame. That seems exhausting and like just something I don't even know if
level of fame seems exhausting.
I don't even know if I have the stomach to like handle that much rumor and crosstalk about me.
You don't.
Yeah, it's just,
Most don't.
it's so intense. Like
you certainly don't, but most of us do not.
Right? Like it's so amazing. So the idea
would be
of
nice
being,
to sell out a stadium, but everything around it probably.
well, that's the thing is like fame only would be awesome if I also get to do comedy because comedy is the fucking best and I love doing comedy. So take that away and it's like, well, I don't want to be known. Like I don't want people bothering me. It's like I'd love to make money.
Yeah, but that's why being the entourage
known.
member is the way to go.
100%. I'd be Johnny. I'll cook.
Yeah,
I'll cook and get the random part from nepotism.
Awesome.
You'll cook at the part from nepotism and then just have hard opinions on it and give advice to people.
Yeah.
Advice that applied in the 90s.
Johnny
Oh wait, it is perfect.
They should bring that show back and have like Johnny Chase have to face 30-year-old accusations of sexual assault.
Yeah.
Same with Ari. Same with all that. Like that would actually be an interesting show if they slammed it right in the middle of 2022.
It'd stop with Lloyd right then and there. Lloyd, the discrimination lawsuit alone.
Well, the show wouldn't be called Entourage. It would be called Lloyd. And
I don't know how he overcame his white male, overlords.
yeah. Yeah.
in spite of the adversity.
I think we could go a good route where there is a world where Sagdaddy is a top platinum artist. Mike Cannon is a great manager, great rap manager.
I am all. You are the Saigon to my turtle.
Yeah, and
I am pushing Brendan up the rap mountain without him really knowing.
Yeah, dude, and I'm gonna fucking corner you in a balcony at a
Well, I
hotel.
can't wait for that other.
My boys.
announcement.
What's up, Sagdaddy?
And
I can't wait for that other thing that's gonna happen that you were telling me about.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna be
when we lock it down, it'll be
unbelievable.
real fun.
That's gonna be a game changer. That's the career is jumping up 2 levels.
What are you doing?
He's gonna no. You
I
can't.
can't
say
announce.
it
I
yet.
can't
You
say
can't say it
because we
yet.
don't even know if it's gonna happen.
It's
but,
100%
I'll
happening.
just
and
say
it's
this:
gonna
when we
be
saw
awesome.
Josh Adam Myers at the Cellar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna be great. That's
Yeah.
gonna be killer.
Yeah. If
Killer.
it happens,
It's going to.
I think it will. I just texted him the other day. I think, and then Feeney, you can do like the turtle shit, but you could also like pick out what clothes I wear and shit, like what I'm gonna wear on stage, and like
Thanks, man.
get my weed and roll my weed and shit like that.
To roll your weed.
I mean, I gotta.
You guys-
he's got to do some work.
I have a good. I never get the option to. I roll a good.
All right, next blunts with the boys. You roll the blunt.
I don't smoke blunts anymore.
You roll the joint.
That was his response.
Well, I want to be, I want to be very supportive of.
I haven't
your
smoked a
nuts.
blunt in 2 days.
2 days.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Brandon,
Brandy.
were you mostly hot or cold lunch in school?
Oh, I was a cold lunch kid eating fucking bologna sandwiches and then
Oh, that
using
sucks.
the second half of the period to try and scrape the bologna from the top of my mouth like a.
That fucking
Cologny
caulk,
film.
the white bread bologna caulk.
Yeah, dude.
Gathers
I
at
call
the
that
back
as
of your teeth.
I call that a second bite.
You need a fucking dental tool
Second
to
lunch.
get it out.
I used to have. My mom would make lunch probably half the week, and then the other half when she didn't feel like it. It'd be that's when you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's when you get pizza day and all that other stuff.
There's a very distinct time when my parents both gave up.
What was your favorite hot lunch? You know what I loved, and you haven't seen since you were in elementary school was the chicken patty.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, dude. Chicken patties. We're growing up introduced to this wonderful chicken patty and thinking that, well, surely this will be a part of my life forever.
Yeah.
I have never seen, heard, or thought of a chicken patty.
No,
Well, I mean,
who knew
thought-
I had
thought
to
about
fucking wave farewell to it in my
Yeah.
senior year of
Yeah.
high school. They even started that. Did they do sandwich bars at your school where they had like cold cuts and stuff, and you can make your own sandwich?
No.
Yeah, they had
No.
mine, but they only started that when I was like
you went to school on a
sophomore.
Subway sandwich.
Yeah, Jared Fogle had to fuck each kid that walked through the doors.
And then, finally-
that's graduation.
if any of you don't know what I meant by hot or cold lunch, I'm unsubscribing. Let's see. I owe a big wet kiss to whoever picks that delicious rectangle pizza. That's what I said.
Nice.
Kiss me on the lips, Brandon. There we go.
Yeah, look at
Ew.
that.
Why are the blue trays like
Ugh.
that?
Looks like prison.
Yeah, that's Fire Festival shit. That looks fucking awful.
Chocolate
Hans,
milk, though.
Hans von Schmitteldorf.
Oh, Schmittenheddens.
No. Would you rather have a
Springtime for Hitler in Germany.
mild but visible stye on your eye for 2 years,
Oh god.
or a painful boil on the rim of your ass for 1 year?
No.
I get
How much is it?
I
How
get
long
he-
is
I get hemi
Stye is
engines
2.
popping up every now and then.
On your
Stye
ass?
Yeah.
is 2 years.
Oh.
Was that you laughing, Nicole?
Yeah, just a ridiculous way to say that.
Hemi engine. You haven't had a whack-a-mole pop up and just be
I had a
just be
hemorrhoid
immune to the
once.
mallet?
I had a hemorrhoid once in college.
Just once?
Just
wow,
once,
what a
yeah.
blessed asshole you have.
Yeah, your body is an anomaly of science.
Unreal.
It's being held back. for
It's like
sure.
it
the
is-
shit that I could do
What
with
it
my
could-
body.
you
Your
could be-
inside your body is the upside down. Like that's where all the fucking fuzz and stuff, and it's just like got.
It's like an
zombies.
apple's like stuck to the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big,
Yes.
big stuck to all its nutrients.
Yeah, it has all those little like you could see the air in it.
Yeah, thunderstorms are happening right outside of your ass.
Feeney's on Twitter.
I'm trying to see if we should go to the Instagram questions. Okay, let's do one more from the Patreon. Josie Pickman.
What was that question?
What if you were the PR person for a supervillain and had to rehabilitate their public image? Which supervillain do you pick, and how would you rehabilitate their image? Now, I mean, the
Interesting.
Joker, you could be like,
No one will accept the Joker.
why? You could be like, listen, man, your Bruce Wayne's parents fucked my whole world up, so now I'm looking for revenge, and I'm not happy about it.
No, it's definitely Harvey Dent. And you can play him as a victim of trauma, where it's like, listen, the guy went off his mind because he
Yeah.
lost half of his face, and he just doesn't.
He's like that politician.
What? What? You just
Sometimes-
like to sow fucking like insecurity.
Yeah, you're like the Johnny Appleseed of like
No,
insecurity.
In an
Yeah.
innocuous way too. We're just talking, and Brendan agrees, and you're just like, I don't like this power shift.
No,
You
not at
laugh in a
all.
way like we're laughing together at him.
Yeah,
You throw me under the bus with
Yeah.
you.
I didn't say or do any of that.
you
I,
did it intentionally.
I laughed
Welcome
because
back.
I laughed because you said two different phrases and smashed them together, and it wasn't a thing.
What'd I
And
say?
I would have said it if you hadn't just gone off on your whole tangent, and now I forgot it. But you
You
said,
remember, Nicole?
No, I don't.
the sentence you just said. You were like, "What were we even?"
Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent. You're
Harvey
like, he's a
Dent.
victim of trauma, and you could say that he, what? How did you just
He's
say
a
it?
victim of trauma. and
No,
then
right
went-
after the sentence
he
after
went
that.
ballistic. He went nuts.
Nah, there was a thing where you were like, yeah, it was like he went, but you didn't say he went nuts. You were like he went. I don't know.
Yeah, you could play.
He went cuckoo Tedeschi.
You could play the whole Harvey Dent thing like that politician who has an eye patch on.
Yeah, you could say he was a POD.
Yeah.
Not POD.
You know what we should
Are you
do from now on?
prisoner
I'm
of
thinking.
death. POW.
No, paid.
What's POD? We are.
Paid-
We are
It is them.
youth of the nation.
Paid on
Yeah,
deposit.
That's POD. Paid on deposit.
But what about this for an idea? What if the last? I guess we could talk about this other. What about the last 10 minutes of the episode? We do Instagram questions and just do rapid fire.
okay. Sure.
So we're at that moment now. Let's go to Irene, who says, "Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memory?"
Memory. Are you kidding?
I don't know, man. I'm losing my memory. It feels like at a rapid pace, and it's
No, of course.
terrifying if I didn't keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, I take allergy
course.
pills every day, so I am spiraling into dementia at some point.
Yeah, I would rather lose my sight because even when it's all dark, you have the times where it wasn't.
Do you know what's cool?
Yeah.
Is I have to pee so bad that I know I'm gonna go downstairs and be made to feel guilty for having to piss.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are all picking blind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Convoy.
Blind. Also from
At the speed
Irene.
rounds, we do the convoys really fast.
Yeah.
We go convoy.
Would you rather lose?
Skirt.
Would you rather get trapped in the middle of a food fight or a water balloon fight? I mean, that's not even a
What
question.
a water balloon.
6? What is this? The Babysitters
I
Club?
always hated food fights. Oh, except
Water balloon fights are
How
so
many?
fun.
How many food fights have you found yourself in the middle of?
I went to summer camp. There was tons of food fights.
Yeah, right. And you're just in the middle, just
yeah, I'm floating.
Yeah,
around.
he just hates it 'cause he's so full.
Brendan's a free safety in every food fight.
I'm like Homer Simpson in the
Space
in the
episode.
space episode. Yeah.
Would you
They're
rather?
ruffled. Watch out.
Would you rather be able to communicate with your pets, current or future pets, or be able to communicate with every animal in the world except your pets? I only care to talk to my pets.
I mean, every animal in the world because after like 13 years, I just like if I get a dog, I'm like, all right, when it's
You
You
know
know,
how when
I
you
don't
watch
mind it.
when
Find
you're
the
over my
sentence.
apartment and you're I
I would
go
love
to the
know what
bathroom.
Jeet thinks.
When
but
when I go to the bathroom, I hear you like laying it all out for Jeet.
yeah, I need a win, Jeet. I need a win.
You see, Jeet has just been tough these last couple months.
I learned what he's
system's rigged.
Just like it's like the algorithm, then it's Comedy Central. It's just like every single element.
I don't even care about that. I will say though, I already know what it's like for to not understand Jeet. We're all making sounds. I already know what it's like to not understand Jeet, so not understanding him isn't really a big deal.
But
And
why
then
would
I
you
get
wanna
to
talk
fucking
other
understand
animals. Why do you want to talk to a pigeon? When
because
you can
there's
talk to your
more
own animal?
longevity with that.
But Jeet's not your pet anyway.
Any future pet too. Wouldn't you want to talk to your
Exactly.
rabbits?
Like he
future
has
pets?
A third
Yes,
ownership
present
of
or
Jeet.
future.
No.
All your future. You don't
I
want to
still
talk to your
take no.
rabbits?
No, because I know what it's like. First of all, rabbits would just be like, food, shit.
Yeah, but then you can be like, hey, buddy, there's more to the world. Have you ever been to Greece?
Me neither.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I go, me
You
neither.
and the rabbit
I don't
are
think
just
it's ever gonna
It
happen.
just cuts to you. Just cuts to you on a plane with the rabbit, and you're like, it thinks, but then it goes outside of the plane, and they go
dancing.
going to rural Idaho. And you're like, this is all I can afford.
Yeah.
Dude, how long?
Do you want to open for me?
How long before Brendan can communicate with his rabbit is that rabbit hysterically crying?
The rabbits have killed themselves.
I don't want
Oh
to
my
hear
God.
anything from my pets.
Yeah, I know. That's
I don't want any. I have no interest in what Lenny thinks or George. They both stink. I don't care. I am totally one of those people where my cats are cool and I'm not actively trying to kill them, but I do not care. I don't care.
And they're like,
ever,
hey,
ever since I had my son, it's like
allergies,
I just
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're actively killing
but
me.
you love Frank.
I loved Frank. R.I.P.
Yeah.
God.
yeah.
Drew J 12. Where would you
probably
rather live year round? Phoenix in July weather or Minneapolis in January weather?
I've never been to either of them.
Well,
Which
one is
one's better?
120 degrees of
My shoes
dry
melted.
heat. Minneapolis is probably 40 below.
Okay.
And probably some snow, but bitterly cold. But you know what? There is a charm if you gave it to me for 1 month to being in really cold weather where you can really
Yeah.
bundle up. And then once you get in
One of
place, it's
those
very
sweaters.
cozy and stuff. However, year round, I think life is better to be in the hot because then you can always, you can be you can go from AC to AC if you want to lay outside for a little bit, then go in the pool, go
Yeah.
in water. In the winter, it's like, it's only inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing worse than being like, every single time Mike gets into a car when he starts it, just like the shivering,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
violent
Waiting for it
shivers.
to heat
Because
up.
I'm
so
on
that
edibles.
yes. And then like the fog of the glass window on
And
the
it's
car.
making that like glass on snow ice sound. Ashley,
Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that.
Ashley Saxman, would you rather save a child's life and have everyone think you tried to kill them, or have the child die but be remembered as a hero who tried to save them? So then it becomes
Two.
kind of like a
Yeah.
Spider-Man
Child.
situation.
2 in a heartbeat. I
Children
don't know
die
the
all the
kid.
time.
Yeah, but then
If
you're
it's
not
not my child.
Spider-Man.
What?
Then you're not Spider-Man. Or you're not Batman. Harvey
It's not
Dent.
mine, right? It's not
Harvey
my
Dent.
kid.
not
This
good
is Harvey Dent.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to be Spider-Man. You have
So
to
then
be
you can
like-
rehabilitate your own image.
Yeah, but Harvey Dent was looked at as the hero, but he wasn't.
I would rather that.
Me too.
Matt, no. Here's a scenario you're about to. Who's a new member on the Patreon? You
That's
three
dope.
are about to get jumped in a verbal jousting match, and you can only use Sags' rap talent or Cannon's witty comebacks or Feeney's snark to win. Which gives y'all the best chance for victory? You're all awesome, but
I don't think the rapping would be the best chance for victory because I think it would probably make someone who wants to kill me wanna
you
kill me
harder.
harder if I'm like, hold on, guys,
No,
I
it's a
got
verbal,
this.
No. It's a verbal jousting match.
Yo, man, what you gonna do
All right,
to
yeah,
me?
That's why.
And then they kill me.
That's why.
A freestyle would be finished, and Brendan's
like,
written
"Oh."
4 songs, all of which have been released.
No, I go, and hey, man, and he goes, and his eyes.
He's like the Martians from Mars Attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Plays his grandmother's music.
His head explodes. Told you.
So what do you do?
Thomas.
What do we
I don't think the
Thomas?
snark would get us any less killed.
in verbal? It's not
Because we're
getting
your best
killed.
friends
We're not getting
and-
killed. It's verbal jousting.
Oh, well, then.
So then that's what I'm saying. You got to think like, would you rather have? What was your thing? They said.
My overpowering cuttingness. No, I think wit.
Wit.
So would you? It's like who's gonna win in a verbal argument? I feel like psychological warfare is kind of my bread and butter. So I
Kind of a jam, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll give this one to you.
I
You got it. Psychological warfare is kind of my bread and butter. Truer words have never been spoken. I'm gonna piss out of my nose. I have to pee so bad.
Okay, turn to style. Would you rather find out you had a vanishing twin, or find out you weren't birthed out of a human womb?
Like a petri dish baby?
No,
What's a vanishing
like
twin?
You
Like a donkey gave me birth? gave me birth.
Is that just what is a vanishing?
Am I allowed to laugh at that now?
What is a vanishing twin?
Like a twin
What
that
do
you
you
had
mean?
that is no longer here.
No, it's a
Oh,
miscarriage.
A miscarriage that causes a
caused
pregnancy involving twins to become a pregnancy involving one.
Like Dwight Schrute.
Oh, they
I had
eat each
absorbed
other.
the other twin.
Yeah, that's right. I think that is how I came to be. I feel it now. I feel absorbed by
I have
something.
what did Dwight say? I have the strength of one human and a baby.
One man and a baby.
Would you rather relive your most fun summer or make your worst summer fun?
Most fun summer.
Most fun summer.
Most fun summer. Cowboy. And-
Last one.
okay.
If you had to pee,
Would you think
Where would you go?
water.
everywhere?
How many waters would you drink?
How many
And the
waters in
bathroom's
the
locked.
lake? If you had to sail down a river and you were by a waterfall,
In Flushing Meadows.
Flushing Meadows, gee, Hadouken.
Do you ever monkey bite somebody?
Yeah.
We
it's
called
the
it
worst.
snake bite.
A scorpion bite is this one.
Oh
That
yeah,
does nothing.
Oh, yeah? Get in here. Let me try.
No, give me the back.
Give me
of
your tricep.
Oh, dude, I did that to Nicole. She almost divorced.
It's worth it. Yeah, this sucks. This,
Yeah,
this,
it's all
this is a
terrible.
triple pinch.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm coming for you.
okay.
I know, and I hate it. My back has been hurting, so like even having to like
Tense up.
tense up and jolt is like
T-Mobile.
killing me, dude. Please, don't touch me.
Where do you think would be the most disrespectful place to start a food fight?
Fucking like those starving countries.
Well, yeah.
Just a bunch of kids
Yeah.
that are like you
A
can see
homeless-
their ribs, like they're it's
Brandon
like going.
said
They're
a-
like ah.
He wrote a homeless shelter on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
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 Although that might be fun. You know,
Or,
I
For
might
them.
go
a funeral in Somalia,
like at full too.
like a starvation funeral.
A starvation funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in the back of a Sally Struthers commercial. In the arms of...
Any kind of funeral, really.
What happened to Sally Struthers? Is she still
She's
with
dead.
us? She's no longer with us?
Yeah,
Nicole,
she
can you look up
strutted her
Sally
way into
Struthers?
heaven.
Nicole, do you know
I
who
bet she
Sally
looks like
Struthers is?
this.
I don't think.
I think she was
so.
too
It
young for
doesn't
Sally
look
Struthers.
familiar.
Brenda might be too young for Sally Struthers.
Hmm.
Oh, she looks good.
Told you.
She's dead, right?
Alive.
Told you.
No, she's not dead.
Look at
What did you tell me? What
I
did you
said
say?
I bet she looks like this.
And what did you
Like
say?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wore a wig,
Aw.
oh my God.
Wow, it's like Brendan and Nancy Grace.
Brendan Grace. Thanks, everybody, for watching the program. We'll see you next week.
We love you.
Later.
And bye.
Hey, drunk.
Here's the Scenario is Mike Feeney, Mike Cannon, and Brendan Sagalow. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcasts. For more information about the show, visit here'sthescenario.com.
The scenario.